Welcome to the Nerd Party.
Let the filibustering begin.
Welcome to Nerd Party.
Hello, welcome to our latest podcast interview from the Edinburgh International Festival. We've been so lucky to meet with some amazing talent behind and in front of the camera, and I'm excited to share our conversations about their movies, their careers, the festival, cinema, and just some general chit-chat with you. Today's interview is with Catherine Bruton, whose book has been adapted into the family movie We Can Be Heroes, and we've also got the stars of that movie, Sam Cox and Toby Haste. We Can Be Heroes is a movie about Ben. Ben never knew his father. He was unfortunately killed in 9/11 when Ben was just a baby. Now, 11 years later, Ben goes to spend the summer with his grandparents, hanging out with Priti, the girl next door, and his wayward cousin Jed. Priti is a livewire and a Muslim who gradually begins to suspect her older brother is a terrorist. The trio set out to investigate and uncover more than they expected. Now, I hope you'll enjoy our interview, and once again, thanks to Toby, Sam and Catherine for talking to me. They were such a pleasure to be with, and I hope you'll enjoy our show and check out the movie when it comes out later this year. Yeah, I'm joined by the cast and author of We Can Be Heroes. So thank you so much for seeing me on this Saturday afternoon. Saw the movie the other day, and I'm a 30-year-old guy, and I must admit I was quite emotional at the end. I really enjoyed it. I think you have done a brilliant movie, and it's certainly quite an original family movie as well. So kind of for yourself, firstly, Catherine, what was it like seeing your book brought to life? That must be quite an interesting experience.
It was completely surreal and amazing and magic, and actually it doesn't just come to life. What everyone brings to it, the actors, the film crew, the costume people, all bring something more to it. So it was like I watched it become bigger and more amazing than I could ever hope. But particularly the characters, watching the characters come alive is incredibly moving and a huge privilege. And when you've got such talented guys as well, it's really amazing.
Yeah, like Sam and Toby, you guys were brilliant. Like when I was watching it, I was thinking like, I'm going to be meeting these guys. Like, what must have been like to be you guys? And I was thinking, it must have been like the best summer ever. Just like off you go, like playing up for like a few months. What was kind of like? How did it all kind of come around for you guys? Had you acted before? How did you end up in this big feature movie?
Well, I was at the Rep in Birmingham doing a sort of week of workshops where Polly Gerald, the casting director, came over to watch one of the workshops, and then she gave me an audition, and then I got the part.
Excellent. And what about yourself? How did you end up being the lead actor?
I haven't actually done anything film-wise before. I've done school plays at my school in Somerset, and my drama teacher pretty much just said, who wants to go for an audition? Because Polly Gerald had contacted the school saying, does anyone want to come and try out for an audition? And so I just sort of went to Bristol for a first audition thinking it would be fun to see what audition was like. And then from there it sort of went pretty well, like miraculously well, to be honest. Yeah. So yeah, it must have been like so exciting because I was watching it kind of through like, I think it's going to be so good for like young kids. It's got such a good message. And I was looking at it through kind of my eyes, and you know, my generation, I'm looking at things like Brexit, Trump and everything. I'm like, oh man, us adults could learn a lot from the kids' experiences in the movies, and you know, you see a lot of kind of hate that's going on in the world, and you guys are, you know, this young guys are going, this is a really good message to have. So kind of, have you had much feedback from like young kids of what they've thought of your movie? From yesterday, actually.
Yeah,
it was a school showing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really weird because it wasn't so much that I was saying, oh, I've learned a lot from this. It was more like, we got loads of comments like, oh, you're really good. And then we had one which was really good saying, oh, you're amazing at acting. You've now inspired me to do acting. So me and Toby were like, well, that was a bit unexpected.
More competition at the auditions then.
A lot of the teachers who were there, because I'm a teacher as well. Oh, yeah. And so, we knew they and they sat, didn't they, in dead silence in the serious bits and laughed out loud. So we knew they loved that, and so many messages. And I guess I believe that books have the power to do that, to make people think not to.
What was it like for yourself to kind of go, right, I'm going to do like a young children's novel or
to a dark room unless I think I can light the way out. And I hope that the book doesn't offer glib solution and the events that are happening now continuing to go on. So it feels quite important to address.
Absolutely. And obviously it looked like you had such a great kind of summer making this movie. What was like the kind of highlight?
It was amazing just because of the people that were around you. Like if you made a mistake, then it was fine because everyone...
Do you know, I cried. You know how many takes you did of you saying, if this happens...
That room.
Well, it was quite hard for me to go back to reality because you were literally, you had people holding umbrellas for you.
Mm-hmm.
That was how surreal it was, and everyone did everything for you. So you'd be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go grab a drink, and they'd be like, no, sit down, I'll go get that for you. And I'm like, I'm a real person, I can do it. But everyone was so nice. Everyone got along.
Did you feel like Brad Pitt when everyone's bringing you kind of all your milkshakes, just enjoying it? Yeah. You have the Hollywood wife next before you know it.
They were signing autographs yesterday for young ladies.
We got 2 autographs.
Yeah,
absolutely.
They were mobbed by fans.
I'm not going to feel guilty asking for a photo with you guys. Like, it was a shock because I didn't know I was going to be meeting yourself, Sam, and I was like, oh, that's the funny guy from that movie. Oh, I'll definitely get a photo with him, so I'm not going to feel too guilty after that. So kind of what are you going to be doing now? This is like obviously your first film. You've probably got the bug now. Like, what are you going to be doing next? Is it still going to be the school plays, or are you going to go off and do some more movies or TV?
Well, I want to do as much as I can because I love it. It's amazing. But in the near future, I've not got anything planned, put it that way, because I haven't got an agent yet. I'm hoping to get one soon, and so I just want to get out there again because it is amazing. Pretty much.
Yeah, I've got an agent and I've had an audition for Doctors, but sadly they didn't want me. But I have got I am doing something in the West End in November in London.
Very nice.
With Pauline Quirk Academy, and I'm also doing a singing group which isn't massive, but they're on the BBC Pitch Battle, if you've heard of that. So yeah, that's in Solihull. I've got a song in that, but that's all I've got planned so far.
When people see this, queuing up for you too.
So like, how do you kind of balance, like, you know, you can't just escape school. How do you balance like coming to events like this, studying? Like, how does that all kind of work out?
Well, you were quite lucky. You had 2 days off school.
Yeah, it's good.
I only had 1. I got home on the Thursday. I literally had to pack, not pack, it was already packed, grab the stuff, chuck it in the car and go. Well, you had Thursday off, you're lucky.
To be honest, I have been pretty lucky in terms of timings. Because one, it's been after exams coming up here, so exams are over, school's sort of pretty much done. And we filmed the film in the summer, so best film ever, but that was also after exams and stuff, so it was like a new year and something to do with the summer, so that was great. And to be honest, I think I should probably prioritise school a bit more, considering like I'm just about to go into a GCSEs and stuff, so they're quite important. So I think I need to concentrate at the same time as wanting to do all of this world.
Not just a good actor, you've got the brains as well. And like for yourself, Sam, obviously you're from Birmingham. What was it like? Because you don't often see Birmingham represented in the cinema. It's either London or maybe sometimes else London. Like when I was watching it at the beginning, like I didn't know where the film was going to be set. Like I only kind of knew a bit, and I was like, oh, Birmingham. So like, what was it like to see your home city represented there? Like this is a place that's got it is a hugely multicultural city. What was it like to see your hometown represented?
Well, when we obviously heard about that it's going to be filmed in Bristol, was it 2 days in Birmingham?
Yeah, Canal City.
Yeah, and then I was actually quite shocked, and I was like, oh, it's in Birmingham. So we literally got there, and of course it's Birmingham, so it rained, and then that messed up a few shots, but we got around it. So yeah, it was good to know that I could film in a place that I call home. Yeah,
you get to go home at night to your own bed.
Yeah, I didn't have to sleep in a hotel. I just drove up about 20 minutes every morning. So that was good.
Ideal. What about for yourself, Catherine? Like, is there going to be like a sequel to this? Have you got a book potentially lined up?
Yes, do it. Yes. I'm writing other things at the moment. I have sometimes wondered if there ought to be a sequel. Sometimes I think Priti should get our own story. Sorry, you guys.
I thought that was her story already.
Featuring it too. No, it would be a great idea. I've just signed another deal. I've got another 2 books to write in the next year. We'll see.
We'll have more David Bowie titles.
Yeah, maybe that's it. They should all be David Bowie titles.
Absolutely. Like, and if you could imagine, like, for yourselves, that try and inspire the author here. Like, if there was to be a sequel, where do you see your characters maybe in like 5 years' time?
I say that Ben and Priti get married. That's what I've got to say.
Controversial.
And then Jed,
Bitty.
Jed becomes, I don't know, a spy, and then, yeah.
You're writing this around yourself, aren't you? I want to be a spy, so I'm going to make Jed's spy.
There should be more, car chase scenes and stuff
Yeah,
like
and
that.
explosions.
Yeah, that my husband mentioned that.
Yeah, we should have like a massive car chase and explosions,
chases.
jumping out of planes. I reckon we should do that.
Sounds like you're angling more for James Bond. Obviously now it's kind of premiered here in Edinburgh. Like, what was kind of your feeling last night that when you saw it there on the big screen? What was your kind of feeling? Were you proud? Scared, excited?
Well, it's sort of weird and awkward watching yourself on the screen because you just sat there going, oh yeah, that's me. But it's, I was a bit nervous, obviously, for the Q&A afterwards, but as soon as I sat in there and about halfway through the film, I was like, yeah, I can relax now, I know what's going to happen.
Scottish people are always so nice with their questions. We never ask a big one. Well, thank you all so much for coming to talk to me today. I really appreciate it, and good luck with your future books and starring in James Bond and GCSEs. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Join the revolution. Join the Nerd Party.
Welcome to Nerd Party.